Thanks, Summer. Today in the CRC Spotlight, we have a young and talented musician. He's getting ready for his big tour all up and down the West Coast this spring 2010. You're going to hear a lot about this guy. So welcome to the show, Dane Drewis. Thank you very much for being here, sir.
Thank you, Oscar.
All right.
Appreciate it.
So tell us, first of all, how did you get involved with music?
I was always raised in a musical household. Both my parents were jazz musicians for about 30 years. That's what they did professionally.
Wow.
But all through high school, I was into nothing but hip hop, and then I got into college and I started getting into classic rock and blues and stuff like that. And I picked up the guitar in the dorms when I was a freshman, and pretty much never put it down from that day on. And
Wow.
led me here to where I am today. So it's been about 9 years I've been playing guitar for.
Wow, that's amazing. So I hear your music, and it's a mix of different things. What exactly would you classify your music as? It's soul, it's electric, it's rock.
Yeah, it's kind of a modern take on old stuff, kind of like it's been coined like kind of rock and roll, funk and soul kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a classic rock, but more of an R&B flavor to it. We do a little bit of like reggae stuff here and there. Definitely blues influenced. But the best way I would describe it is kind of a mix of new and old. So definitely like rock and soul is kind of the new theme we're going with for the new album and everything. So.
I mean, it's kind of a weird question, but how much do you enjoy it? I mean, performing live and going places, traveling. I mean, I realized about a year into the band that that's what I wanted to do with my life. At least give it up. It's a tough living. I mean, everyone knows how hard it is to be a musician, but I love it more than anything. There's a rush just from playing live and hearing people sing your songs. It's a great feeling. So that's great. Yeah. Now, do you have any people you admire, you look up to, influences?
Yeah. I mean, when I first started playing guitar, I was all classic rock like Led Zeppelin and Jimmy Page and Stevie Ray Vaughan. He's the reason I picked up the guitar, and still look up to all those guys. But as the older I get, I'm finding I get more and more into go back to kind of my roots, where my parents started me with like the Motown stuff and like Al Green and Marvin Gaye and stuff like that. So it's a mix of a lot of stuff. But I look up to a lot of artists that have maintained their their level of success over the years. People are still around who have been around since the 60s and 70s. Like Santana. Say like he's constantly redeveloped himself, and that's something I want to do, because a lot of the music today I feel like is not going to be around 10, 20 years from now. I want to make music that's going to stick around. That's the idea.
Now, I know you write your own music, but you write your own lyrics as well?
I do. When I was with Quest to Drive, the other singer and songwriter, Mike, helped me out a lot. And my sister, who's a really good writer, she helps me out with a lot of lyrics too. Because naturally I'm more of I listen to tones and music and stuff like that. And lyrics were kind of the last thing I concentrated on until lately. But my sister's definitely helped me out a lot with that. And always looking to expand and work on that part of my music.
How much preparation before a show do you guys do to perform?
Before a show, I mean, we're constantly rehearsing. I mean, I try and play every day. The goal is to be out playing every night and be out busy. And the more you play, the more experience you get, the more comfortable you are. But before a show, you usually just try to relax. I mean, more than anything, just try and be relaxed in a good state of mind before we go in for the show. Be positive and be well rested.
That's great.
It's hard, yeah. It's hard.
And you are going to perform
for
us today.
I'm going to play a couple songs off the new album that I'm working on, yeah.
I think that's great. Now look for this CD, Dane Drewis, ladies and gentlemen. And without further ado, Dane Drewis, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, thank you. Called Friday Night. It's one off my new album that I'm working on. It should be out in spring of 2010. So here we go. It's Friday night and we got nowhere else to be. You grab a glass, I got the wine. You rest your bones, turn off the phones. I'll sing a song, you close your eyes. Babe, it'll be okay. Let's forget about work today. Let this music soothe your mind. Babe, it'll be okay. Our love is live until late Sunday. Let this music soothe your mind. to calm you. So let my love in. And I say, ba-da-da-da-da-da, 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 oh, ba-da-da-da-da-da, 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 lady, yeah, you heard me. Bring it all on over here. Let your hair down, kick your shoes off, let your mind be clear. And I say, it'll be okay, let's forget about work today. Let this music soothe your mind. Babe, it'll be okay, our love is live until it's Sunday. Let this music soothe your mind. And let love dance all around you. Move with the rhythm that it gives. I know what it takes to calm you. Let my love in. And I say, ba-da-da-da-da-da, 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 oh, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you.
Dane Drewis, ladies and gentlemen. Look for the CD. You guys also have a show December 26th, the day after Christmas, here in downtown, Midtown Sacramento. Maryland's on K and 9th.
Yes.
We're all going. You guys should definitely check it out. Thank you very much, Dane Drewis.
Oscar.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Back to you, Summer.